Hello and welcome to another update video about Avalanche AVAX making new all-time highs here, and we've hit my next price target exactly, which is based on the Fibonacci extension levels. You can see how well the price is actually adhering to these Fib levels. Told you in my last video that if we get above $112, which we did, which is the 1.618 Fib level, that was yesterday. I don't know when I did the last AVAX update video, but we hit obviously this 1.618 exactly. You can see that here, how we had resistance here. Then we climbed up the Fib ladder and straight away in one big move moved to the next Fib level and found resistance here. So 121, we didn't quite, well, no, we actually did hit it exactly. It shows me here on TradingView 121.15. Now this was 121.75. Now we are now still, overbought, of course. I'm still gonna hold on to my AVAX because I believe in this project long term. But yeah, we're getting into very, very interesting ranges now. Should we really make it above this level here, then we will get to the 2.618 Fib level. In my view, that is the $137 level. And after that, I need to have a new Fib on the chart here. But overall, we've hit my last few target levels, and I told you in the previous video how well the price overall adhered to these Fibs here. You have resistances here. You've got supports here, even here down here at the 0.5 Fib level, that all adhere to it really well. 0.214 here acted as resistance. So it is really, really working very well. Even down here, has support here. This all is a very, very relevant Fib. And bear in mind, we're getting into, we're now on the daily as well in the overbought range. Now we cannot, well, we can. On the larger scale, you can see a bullish divergence here. Be aware at some point there will be that retracement coming. At the moment it's all good. We can even identify here a steeper trending uptrend line if you're in there for the short term. Yeah, and I cannot give you any financial advice, but if you're in there for the short term and you draw a trend line like that, you might want to consider taking some profits when you drop below that trend line, assuming that you went in early enough. But that would be a confirmation that the uptrend is not continuing. That is a confirmation then that a possible confirmation, a likely confirmation that the uptrend is over. Now, problem with that is, of course, that if you have daily moves as strong as that if you drop to that trend line, you've already lost a bit of profit, but that's what it is. You normally, in trading, at least that's my experience, you don't go in too early into an uptrend, and you don't go, out too early, when you have the turnaround at the top, because if you go out too early at the top, you could still continue that uptrend. You want the confirmation that the downtrend is beginning, and the other way around as well. When you're down here, you want confirmation that the uptrend is starting. So the first moves are always the riskiest ones. Getting into a trade too early is too risky. Leaving at the top too early is too risky as well. So you need to time it right. But of course, if you only got in here, it's up to you. I can't give you any financial advice here. Can't tell you when to sell. People always ask, when should I sell? And please understand, I can never tell you when to sell because, I don't know your circumstances anyway. I don't know if you are, how much risk do you want to take? Where did you get in, and how much money do you have, and so on. And I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not allowed to tell you either way. So I can only tell you here what I see in the chart, and you have to come to your own conclusions, and by watching other videos as well, reading other articles, whatever, looking at the charts yourself. I can only tell you what I'm doing. I'm going to continue to hold AVAX here. I talked about it end of October as being one of my favorite cryptos for November, and since then it's gone up nicely. I'm not buying more at this stage. I did buy at this pullback here at the trend line. As my viewers will know, I talked about it being a buying opportunity here, and since then we've moved up nicely. In a corrective move, of course, we could come back to that trend line again. If that really happened today, which I don't expect today, it would take us to $73, which would still be higher than what we had end of October here at $60, $55. Yeah, and that can happen at any time, because this is just what you need to assume. It happened here before. We had that pullback to the trend line, happened here before. As soon as you see the price having difficulties to making higher highs, that can really be a first heads up. At the moment, of course, we cannot see any difficulties of the price making higher highs. Made a higher high here, and we're currently even in a strong uptrend. You know, we're not making any sort of double top or a lower high. So it's something to be aware of. Have healthy volume, only green candles here. Also, the MACD is confirming that we should see further price increases here. At least at the moment, when you see that turnaround, that could be a prediction that we have a corrective move as well, especially on the daily. That will be. So here you go. It's getting stronger at the moment again. So keep that in mind. Keep that in your view. But overall, you know, we've hit the target level. Next key resistance is 137. And I want to also give you the support level. So it should be really drop here below. Well, the first support is 112. That is where we had the resistance before. $112 is the 1.618 FIB extension. And what we've got here is 103 is the 1.272 extension. So that will also be pretty much around the $100 line. That will be a key support as well. But one final thing, if we take a look here on the hourly, but we're not really retracing, so actually there's no point doing a FIB retracement here on this. But yeah, I gave you the retracement levels, I gave you the extension levels, and at the moment we are still in an uptrend. Furthermore, I expect further price increases for AVAX. It can be a bumpy ride as always, so that you've got the ups and downs. So we can also, because of that bullish divergence, at some point pull back to the trend line. Don't be surprised with that. I showed you when you would potentially want to consider get out of the trade if you're in there for the short term. And overall, however, I expect further price increases for Avalanche. I think it's a really good project, good fundamentals, and a good team. And yeah, I think this can reach higher prices towards the end of the year if the general bull market is continuing. So talking about 150, 200, maybe even 250 US dollars should be possible if we continue like that. And also from a market cap point of view, it wouldn't make it impossible. Hopefully you liked that update video about Avalanche. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.